that I fuck with.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the game, and also the Rebel of the YouTube Underground. I'm back with another commentary, and as you can see from the title, son, a lot of people are gonna get pissed off at me. They're gonna get pissed off at me, but you know how I do it, yo. I always keep everything real. I don't hold no punches. I'm not a fanboy of neither game, so I'm gonna give you straight how it is. I'm gonna bring it to you straight how it is, yo. So, a lot of people are gonna be pissed off at me, but look, I'm telling you the truth. All right, now, first thing I hate about Battlefield, all right, now this is a legacy issue. Well, actually it's not. It's only with Battlefield 3 in this game, apparently. Get duked on, kid. But watch this. There's a guy running right here. I'm gonna kill this fool. He gonna lay down right in the open. I don't know what he was thinking. He must have thought the slide on knees feature was in the game. But anyway, I hit that guy like 4 times. Now watch what my homeboy does. Like, I'm shooting at him. He shoots a rocket at him. Boom. Car blows up. I get 2 hit markers. Dude is still alive, right? Now my homie finally kills him. So he sat there and took about 5 shots or 6 or 7 shots from me, right? Then got hit by an explosion, still stayed alive, and then he finally died. And that's because with Battlefield 3 and this game, explosion damage is nothing. It does nothing, and it's because the community cried about it and they nerfed it to hell. And that is not realistic. And people try to say Battlefield is more realistic. Well, they need to fix that and make explosion damage kill you. You can shoot rockets at people's feet and not even kill them on this game and Battlefield 3. That's not realistic whatsoever, people. Just want to throw that out there. But anyway, man, let's get to the commentary. If you couldn't tell from the title, basically this game is the same. And from the intro song, the game is the same old shit, just a different day. If you played Battlefield 3, you've played Battlefield 4. To me, it pretty much feels like it could have been a DLC for Battlefield 3 with the minor tweaks that they added to the game. Like I said, there wasn't really any big game-changing things that they added, but there were some minor tweaks that should have been in the game from Battlefield 3, so I'm really not mad. But here's me checking out. I'm about to check out the lean feature, and I will talk about that later on. But some things I did like that they added. With the recon class, there I go messing with it. With the recon class, with the snipers, I found out that you can actually zoom in further with your scope. Now, this is something I asked for on my wish list video, I believe, with Battlefield 4. If it wasn't that video, it was other videos. I just was mentioning that I needed that in the game. Maybe they saw my videos and they were like, okay, let's add this because this guy's asked for it. I'm not saying they did, but it'd be nice if they did, though. But that was something that I wanted in the game, and I'm glad they did add it. Along with that, they added where you have to adjust your viewfinder. Pretty much, you have to adjust your distance on your weapon on the sniper rifle scope to compensate for your bullet drop, and that's something I definitely asked for because Black Hawk Down had that, and that's what I love. But here's the but to that, okay? They need to buff this bolt action sniper rifles to. The majority of them need to one-shot kill you, especially at closer ranges. That is something that has been also, you know, that's made Battlefield not realistic to me. You know, a sniper rifle, especially a bolt action one, needs to kill you with one shot. Now, the only sniper rifle I've seen that does this is a power weapon. Why would you put a power weapon on the game? That's normally something that's on arcade type games like Unreal Tournament and things like that. So there's a weapon that sits in the middle of the battlefield that you can pick up, and it's only there one time, and you can pick it up and use it until it runs out. And it's a Barrett rifle, and it kills you with one shot. Why would they have that? But anyway, those are some positives. Another positive I like is that you can actually shoot your pistol while swimming on water. That is also great. But my problem is how much combat is going to be on the water for you actually to use that feature. But nonetheless, it's in the game. That's cool. Also, you can swim underwater, even though it looked ugly swimming underwater on this game. But this is the beta, so we don't know how it's going to look when the final version comes out. But it didn't look that great when you can swim underwater. But I'm still glad that you can do it. You just press a button to do it. And it's pretty cool. You start drowning if you stand there too long. But I wish they would have an indicator to let me know when I am drowning, because I didn't see one. I almost died. But yeah, that's cool. You should be able to knife people underwater too. I know you can swing the knife on water, but I don't know if you can knife people underwater. But that is a cool feature. Another thing I liked was when I was playing with JG and Ethos, pretty much the guy tried to take my dog tag. I spammed the F key and reversed him from taking my dog tag and took his dog tag. My guy grabbed his hand when he tried to launch a knife into me, swung it around, and stabbed him in the stomach and took his dog tag. He got duked on. And I like that. That was hype. That was a hype moment, son. I was like, hey, yo, that was hard, son. But yeah, that was a hype moment. Get the duke, ho. But The only problem is when people start catching on to how to do it. I haven't had any problems recently. I was taking dog tags left and right, but when people start catching on, you're probably going to be deterred from taking dog tags because you're pretty much just going to get counted and get your dog tags taken. So that could end up being a bad thing. But it was still cool nonetheless. Now, the aiming feature. You're going to see me try to do it here. Aiming feature. Remember I said I didn't see it in the game before and all that stuff. Apparently they put it in the game late. It looks like it was tacked on pretty much because I can't find an article anymore that said that you only could pop up over cover, but there was, and it had parentheses, no lean. It was on a battle log, but I can't find that article no more. So apparently they put it on because, you know, people were getting on about Call of Duty having it, so they tacked it on. Now, I'm glad it's in the game, but the problem is it's automatic. So what happens is when you're next to a corner, a certain pixel in the corner, your guy will start to automatically tilt his gun to the side. That's not the big issue. Now, I do like it better, like the older Call of Duties and Black Hawk Down and Medal of Honor, where you actually press like a key to do it, like the Q and E button to lean left and right. I do like that better, and I think that is better. But now here's the negative. The problem is, like, what if I'm having a gunfight and there's a little object in front of me that I can actually use from cover, but I don't want to press up against it. I want to stay in the back, and I want to just lean out just a little bit so I can have an angle just so he wouldn't be able to shoot me. But you can't do that because on this game you have to actually be close to the edge for him to start leaning the gun out, and then you press the aim button for the lean further out. So you can't do it that way. And I know I can't explain it great, but if I were to show you on another game, I can actually give you an idea what I'm talking about. But I didn't show any other games. I should have played Call of Duty and did it, and just do that clip in here, but I didn't. But I just don't like that I'm not able to do that. I have to actually be up next to the corner to do it. So I'm glad it's in the game, but like I said, it feels very tacked on, and it just doesn't feel like it should have been done that way. It's not done correctly. Also, I already talked about explosive damage being a negative, and also sniper rifle damage definitely needs to be buffed up because with certain weapons you should definitely be one-shotting people. But all in all, man, the game is pretty cool. The skyscraper thing isn't scripted like I thought. It actually, you have to blow it up, but it is like the dynamic environments from Call of Duty. You have to shoot 4 specific pillars using a tank or maybe another vehicle, but you can't do it with a C4 rocket because I tried and it does nothing. Other than that, the game feels pretty much the same. There's really nothing different other than, you know, the med packs and stuff. As you see, I think you have to earn bigger ones and things like that, and also you have to charge up the defib to give the person more health when you pick them up. The longer you hold it, the faster they get picked up. Plus, you know, they got the little perk system to make it so you can charge it up faster, which is kind of arcadey, but I already talked about that in another video. But anyway, leave some feedback in the comment section how you feel about the game. Did you try it out yourself? Did you feel that it was different? And I don't mean little tweaks, I mean like full on different, because it feels the same. I hopped on it and it didn't take me a while to pick up where I left off in Battlefield 3. But this is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the Gamer. Leave some comments, and I'm gonna be out of here, man. Peace out.